Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to talk about a way to totally transform your workday, sharpen your focus, and kick burnout to the curb. And we're going to do it with a tool that's so simple, you're probably ignoring it every single day.
You know that feeling, right? It's the end of the day and you are just completely drained. It feels like you've run a marathon, but really you've just been sitting at your desk. It's that classic side effect of our crazy, always-on work culture, where the only answer seems to be to just push through. You know, the modern workplace can honestly feel like a burnout machine sometimes with all the constant pings and endless screen time. And this isn't just in our heads. Researchers actually have a name for the health issues that come from this. All the stress, the fatigue, the aches and pains, they call them cumulative trauma disorders. It's that slow burn kind of exhaustion that just eats away at us.
But what if there was a simple, almost secret weapon you could use to fight back? And no, it's not about working less. It's about pausing smarter. Let's talk about the micro break. So a micro break is, well, it's exactly what it sounds like, a really tiny, intentional break. We're talking anywhere from just a few seconds up to a couple of minutes. And get this, research shows that even breaks under 10 minutes are ridiculously effective at helping us manage stress and get our energy back. It's just a moment to step back from the chaos and, check in with yourself.
And the benefits? They are seriously impressive. We're talking about a real boost to your productivity and your creativity. It actually reduces stress and burnout and can even make you enjoy your job more. And over time, this tiny habit helps stop burnout in its tracks and can even improve your physical health just by breaking up all that sitting.
Okay, so this isn't just about feeling better. It's about what's physically happening inside your brain and your body. These little pauses create real, measurable changes. Let's dig into how they literally rewire you.
So think of your nervous system as having two main modes. You've got fight or flight, and you've got rest and digest. A micro break, especially one where you do some deep breathing, is like flipping the calm switch. It activates what's called your parasympathetic nervous system. That's your body's built-in calming mechanism, and it immediately gets to work lowering stress hormones like cortisol.
So how do we actually measure this calming effect? Well, one of the best ways is by looking at something called heart rate variability, or HRV. Now, this isn't about your heart rate itself, but the tiny, natural differences in time between each heartbeat. A high HRV is a fantastic sign. It means your nervous system is balanced, resilient, and ready to handle whatever you throw at it. It's kind of like your body's built-in stressometer.
Now, this is where it gets really fascinating. For a long time, the way scientists measured this stuff wasn't great at picking up the really deep calm you get from things like slow, mindful breathing. But a newer metric, the ABI, is a total game changer. It's designed specifically to see that deep relaxation, which means we can now see, with cold, hard data, just how powerful a simple breathing break really is.
And check out this chart. It just lays it all out, plain as day. Researchers measured people's calm score just sitting around, and then again while they were doing some mindful breathing. Look at that second bar just skyrocket. This isn't just a subjective feeling of being relaxed. It's a profound, measurable shift happening deep inside your body.
All right, so we get the science, right? Now let's get practical. Let's look at how you can actually use this stuff. Think of these next few techniques as your personal reset button. One you can press anytime you're feeling overwhelmed, distracted, or just stuck. One of the most powerful and simple techniques is called 4-7-8 breathing. It's so easy. You just breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, hold it for 7, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for a full 8 seconds. That long exhale, that's the secret sauce. It directly stimulates something called the vagus nerve, which basically sends a message to your entire body that it's safe to calm down. Just 3 or 4 rounds can make a world of difference. And hey, your break doesn't always have to be about stillness. Getting up and moving is an amazing reset. Just stand up and have a good stretch. To fight that screen time eye strain, try the 20-20-20 rule. Or, just take a quick walk around the room. These little things fight off muscle stiffness, get your blood flowing, and give your brain a much-needed change of scenery.
Another great way to reset is to just engage your senses. Step away from the screen and really look out the window for a minute. Put on a song that makes you happy. Or try this grounding technique called a sensory scan. It pulls your mind right out of that frantic worry mode and into the present moment. Honestly, anything that interrupts the work frenzy is a huge win.
So, what's the real return on investment here? What's the payoff for taking just a few minutes out of your day? Well, let's look at the data, because it is incredibly compelling.
Okay, just look at these numbers from a study on yoga meditation. The breathing rate dropped by a staggering 82%. The overall heart rate variability went up by over 50%. But the most stunning number on here is the ABI, that metric for deep calm. It increased by an incredible 238%.
Yeah, let that sink in for a moment. 238%. That's not just a little adjustment. That is a complete and total system reset, and it proves that just taking a few moments to pause and breathe can have a truly profound impact on your entire nervous system. So I'll leave you with this thought. Every single day, you have 1,440 minutes. What could you change about your day, about your focus, your stress, your overall well-being, if you intentionally used just 3 or 4 of them? To just pause. The power to change your day is right there, one tiny break at a time.